Goda. Oda has created an amazing story within the world of One Piece. A sort of world that everything that has been mentioned in the past, like small hints, little snippets, trending things, tend to manifest itself in a bigger way in the future. Which makes Oda one of the greatest writers in history. But within the Yonko saga, and within all the knowledge that we end up getting with each Yonko, there are trending things that we tend to end up learning with each Emperor of the Sea. And I'm not talking about Whitebeard and his amazing mustache, or Big Mom and her hunger pains, or Kaido being a dragon, or even Blackbeard increasing in size every single time we see him, Shanks having a scar over his eye and having no arm, or even you. Yes, you. A trending thing that you are probably doing right now is watching my videos and not subscribing to the channel. So, if you are watching this, please stop the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like the video, comment in the comment section below, and enjoy as many One Piece content that I'm going to end up producing in the future. Let's get on to the video. With the most recent SBS, and as well as the most recent chapter of One Piece, Oda seems to be hinting or implying to certain things that I haven't been seeing anybody mention. The issues between some of the Yonkos and their family, which made me think, what is one of the more common things that we have been seeing with each Yonko that we've seen so far? With Whitebeard, it was him having a crew and his whole entire crew calling him father, and him possibly being the best adopted father known to man. Or even Whitebeard possibly being related to Weevil, and Weevil wanting to follow Whitebeard's will and having his strength and power and notoriety. All of this is something that has been sort of elaborated in a way with each and every other Yonko. In the sense with Big Mom, it was Big Mom having Potland and assuming or making people believe that it is this sort of utopia that a lot of people are coming together and getting along, but each and every one of the citizens, as well as Big Mom's crew, as well as her kids, having to deal with her hunger pains. Doing all this, experiencing all of this, you also realize that there is a trend going on with each and every other Yonko. Now, with Kaido and Yamato, there is something more in depth that we're going to end up finding out with probably an upcoming flashback that's going to end up happening. Yamato seems to be the type of person that doesn't know what her will is or what she wants with life. That is why she tries finding out or tries following Odin's sort of law and will. But doing this sort of counteracts with Kaido's will. Saying all of this, what can we learn from this? That Yamato and Kaido has had a relationship that's been bickering between the two for the longest period of time. As well as Kaido not understanding that it's 2021 and you have to let your kids make your own decision. Which Yamato has confronted Kaido about even within the most recent chapter, saying that she's going to officially join the Straw Hat crew. But saying all of this, you might think, okay, what about Blackbeard and Shanks? Well, in that case, Blackbeard and Shanks have put an interesting predicament within the trending or the hints that Oda has been implying. In a sense of Rock D. Xebec, where Rock D. Xebec seems to be related or connected somehow to Shanks, but Shanks also being connected to a celestial dragon due to the fact that he has been able to actually go to the Gorosei and Mei-Ō without any repercussions for that. But in the sense of Blackbeard, we still don't know a lot about, but there's a lot of implications about him. And the fact that his body is weird compared to a lot of people, as well as him being an orphan. With all that said, theorizing about each and every one of the Yonko and how they all will end up tying it together with their whole family feud. Saying this, I believe that Shanks somehow is connected to the world government or to the Gorosei or even the celestial dragons because of his notoriety, the influence he has within the government. It seems to go further than any regular pirate. Him being related to Xebec will explain how he ended up on Roger's crew and why there is a bigger issue between Roger and Rox. But it could also lead into the issue that Shanks had in that he wanted to talk about the Gorosei about. That certain pirate he mentioned to the Gorosei. But saying all of this, I also feel like Rox may be connected to Blackbeard. Blackbeard seems to be leading down the same road as Rox, and the issue Rox had when he was in the God Valley, and how he wanted to attack or go against the world government / the celestial dragons. But saying all of that, how is Rox and Blackbeard connected? Besides possibly having the same goals or the same will, Blackbeard has also named his boat the Saber of Xebec, which could possibly referring to a certain connection between Rox and Blackbeard, as well as Blackbeard taking over the same island as Rox. This could all be implying or hinting towards something that is deeper than any sort of connection that we've seen so far. That Blackbeard wants to be the weapon or wants to be used by Rox in a sense where he wants to follow his will. So that all made me think about the possibilities that every single Yonko has with their child, or even Blackbeard and Shanks have with their parents. That there is a bigger, more important thing that Oda is hinting to with the family and with family in general. So now let's talk about Luffy. Luffy, as we know it, has barely been raised by any of his parents and barely has been raised by Garp. But I feel like we're also going to get some sort of information and connection or even a backstory between Luffy's mom and Dragon, or Dragon, Luffy, or even Garp and Dragon. In a sense that this will sort of explain us the dynamic on how Dragon ended up going down the road that he ended up going down, and his connection with him and Garp, as well as what possibly or what happened with Luffy's mom. Like I said, family seems to be something that's going to be an important role for the next few arcs, where every single Yonko has some sort of backstory that is affiliated with their connection with their parents or with their children. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about any more videos that I'm going to end up posting. Guys, I will really appreciate if you help me out and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next One Piece video.